Danielle Jones sitting here with the man of the hour, Mr. Kevin Lyles. How are you today?
I'm blessed. I'm here to have a good time.
Good to have you here.
West Side.
All right, I'm going to jump right into your book. The book is aptly titled From Intern to President, Make It Happen, The Hip-Hop Generation's Guide to Success. Tell me more about this.
No, I didn't get it, and as I got older, I didn't get a chance to have as many interns as I had when I was coming up. You know, helping Bill Defkin with Russell Leor was an opportunity for me to find some of the brightest and young people who had that energy. Might not have had the structure in their life, but they had the energy, the passion, and the discipline to do something special. And so I had the opportunity to employ a good 200 people during that period of time. And when I tell you, Young America is so amazing to me, when I decided to move on, I didn't have the same opportunity to hire many people, because as you go up in organizations, you let other people do the work, and you're there for guidance, and you're there to help them through some of the tough times. So now I have a lot of disciples out there who understand, you know, the hip-hop generation's guide to success. But for the new generation coming up, I wanted to put something in our libraries that they can refer to. And it wasn't just about the music business. It was about a way of life. It was about the discipline. It was about how you can go through, be an entrepreneur or go through corporate America, but still instill that entrepreneurial spirit and entrepreneurship.
Interesting you say that. There are about 3 rules. I know you have 10 rules in the book. 3 rules that stuck out to me. Number 6 was embrace your struggle. Tell me more about that.
I think, you know, Jay said it best, you know, with Hard Knock Life. You know, you want to go through all kinds of things. Very early on, I had an experience with my grandfather, and you know, him passing, and through him having a heart attack, you know, still telling me, go handle your business. It's not about me now. It's about you and the family. Through me losing a lot of friends, you know, coming up in the game. Again, it was about, you know, why am I still here? You know, what am I going to do with my life? What's my calling? And if I'm still here, obviously it's for a reason. And you know, surrendering myself and knowing that through faith, you'll get through any of the hard times. And that's why I said, you don't have to struggle. You know, embrace it. Know that it's going to be there no matter what. No matter how much you plan for anything, something's going to happen, and you just have to be prepared to get up and keep it moving.
The blueprint.
You know, if you ask me, can anybody actually sit down at age 15, 16 and map out their life? I would say put it in pencil, because when I graduated out, when I came out, I wanted to be in the music business, but I went to school for engineering at Nassau Morgan State University. I decided I would you know, serve in capacities, whether it was the Boy Scouts of America and so on. But you know, who would have said that I would be the president and CEO of the most recognized name in hip hop? You know, who would have said I would get to travel the world, not in the army, but with my own army? You know, whether it was Red, Left, LL, Jay-Z, and get to see things that people only dream about seeing, get to discover things that people only dream about. And how about don't even know the names of these things? Take people to Africa and let them see that we're really not the poorest people in the world, so stop complaining.
Right.
Those things, that blueprint I could have never wrote. But what I do plan is set some goals in your life. You know, make them 3 to 5 year goals, and go out and, you know, start with a vision, start with a strategic plan, and then execution. You know.
You were at Def Jam basically from 91 until 2004. So you helped boost the careers of people like Jay-Z, Ja Rule, Ludacris. Like, tell me more about that.
I don't think I'm in the music business. I think I'm in the business of changing lives. And I always say, you know, I never loved just music. Everybody loves music. I mean, you can go to the corner, go to church, and everybody says, you know, we love music. I love the business of music. I love actually putting a plan together, executing it, and changing somebody's life. If I was not fulfilled with that, I wouldn't have been able to do great things with those great people. But it was never about me. It was always about them.
Now you're at the Warner Music Group. With all of this, I know you're running from here to there. How do you keep your sanity? What's in your iPod right there?
A little bit of everything. I mean, Marvin Sapp, you know, his song, Music Soul Child, one of my friends, you know, T.I., you know, Lil Wayne, Linkin Park, and different music from China and Africa, different artists that I want to learn more, because we got to stop thinking domestic and start thinking global. And when we decided to open up Def Jam Japan and Def Jam London and Def Jam Germany, I saw people who look like us, dance like us, act like us, they actually talk like us. So our culture was continue to influence the world. So I want to think global, and I want to listen to the global music, and I want to think globally when it comes to business also.
My last thing, there's 4 different words. I want you to give me the first word that pops in your head after I say it. Okay, music.
Love.
Grinding.
Me.
Family.
My kids.
Be more.
No. No, you can, just to elaborate on a couple of things. If it wasn't for the struggle in Remore, there would be no Kevin Lyles. There would be no inspiration for kids to say, I might not be the best rapper, I might be a corner rapper, and I might not be the best singer, I might be a church singer, I might not be the best football player, it might be a hobby. There's something you can still be successful, you can still have all the money in the bank, still change the world, but you could be proud to be a businessman. When you talk about family, I serve my family and community. That's really what I'm here for. And you asked me about music. I just take it that the hip hop, people criticize our culture for what I try to tell them. There's good and bad in everything. There's good and bad in alcohol, but you sell it down every corner. And it's a business for people. Well, the good has done so much for me. How can something be so bad that helped save lives, that took a business from 5 billion to 15 billion and employed millions of people? How can it be so bad? But there's to me, an education gap, not a generation gap. And let's get back to the kitchen table and have the discussion, uncle to nephew, father to son, mother to daughter, niece to aunt, and talk about things privately, and let's figure out how we can be better Americans.
Thank you so much. WDSU TV, Danielle Jones, right here with Mr. Kevin Lyles. Yeah.